Ms. Vassileva, the digitalization of the state is at the forefront of the agenda, both in Greece and worldwide. What are the challenges into this endeavor, and what does the state, but also the citizens, gain through the process of digitalization?
Well, as we increasingly adopt digital means of shopping, living, and tools, basically, it is also important that governments digitize the services that they offer to the citizens and the businesses alike. So when the governments, including Greece, which is, by the way, one of the good examples in terms of a digitization agenda and very solid plan. So when governments adopt the digitization through a comprehensive strategy, because there needs to be consistency in the implementation, it can actually result into immense benefit for the whole society, for the people, for the businesses, and for the community as a whole. Like improved efficiencies, reduced costs, better operating models, access and inclusivity, better consumer experience, and of course, speed and reliability. And in all this, the digital payments are a key enabler. Ultimately, governments are aiming at digitization to improve the satisfaction levels of the public, of these people that they service, and also to build trust.
And to narrow it down, what about the digitalization of payments? How does this specific field help improve the whole digitalization process, but also the government citizen experience?
Look, in every country, the governments generate significant payment flows through the provision of public services in pursuing their policy objectives. So we, Visa, as a payment technology company, and in general the industry, can help the governments by bringing the following. For example, acceptance. So we help the governments increase and expand acceptance. We are also supporting the governments in the disbursement of funds. There are two major types of disbursements: disbursements to consumers and disbursements to businesses. To give you an example, like social aid, all type of supports, unemployment benefits. And in Greece, we've seen a number of active programs. Freedom Pass starting back, in 2021, Fuel Pass, Tourism for All Pass, and many others that actually aim to help specific and to achieve specific objectives for the government. In terms of government to business, there is a vast opportunity into digitizing the procurement, travel and entertainment, and we have the possibility to give them the solutions for that are not only payment solutions, but they're also providing traceability, auditability, which is so much needed by governments. Then, SME enablement and recovery. In Greece, the SMEs are some 97, 98% basically of, they represent 97, 98% of the economy. So enabling the SMEs to compete and to develop in the digital age is important, and that goes hand in hand with digitizing their activities, their payments as well. And I should also mention specifically an area which I believe is a little bit still under the radar. This is regarding the aggregated payment data insights. No, we process millions of transactions. So we never use personal data, but we can extract insightful information from this data for spend and mobility, for example, to inform and measure specific public policies like in tourism or SME recovery, for example.
And what about your initiative? What have you undertaken, both in Greece and globally, that can help facilitating and accelerating the digitalization, both of payments, but also the government in general?
We have been collaborating with different ministries and basically organizations from the public authorities in Greece, including the government, on a couple of main areas, and they're very much a kind of an example of what I just mentioned. So, for example, we've collaborated with a number of ministries and our issuing partners, because Visa is a network, so we bring our partnership network, to help the agenda of the government to move and the social disbursements from the traditional channel, which is in cash, to cards. We are also working with them, and I hope to see very soon the outcome of this, to bring actually Athens into the group of the cities in Europe and in the world with modernized public transportation network when it comes to fare collection and fare payment. We call it open loop mass transit payment. So you pay with your mobile or watch or your card in the vehicles, bus, tram, metro, which facilitates ridership, convenience, safety, security. It improves the operational expenses of the transit operators, and of course, it can provide a lot of valuable data insight after that. We've also been working very much with the tourism board and the tourism authorities. We know tourism is one of the main, if not the main, contributors to the Greek GDP. It's very important to rebound tourism. So we have designed with our data science team a bespoke Mediterranean tourism dashboard that provides travel patterns, benchmarks versus other destination countries that can be used, always aggregated, anonymized. We are refreshing it so it can be used by the tourism authorities to extend the season, for example, or target specific overseas travelers, and many other benefits. So data, we are putting in action data in favor of informing and measuring government policy.
Thank you very much.